Did you know misogynists are much more common than you think? It's true, but it's actually kind of incredibly hard to spot some of them. They themselves often don't even realise they have this unconscious distaste towards women that typically forms in early life. But don't you worry, by the end of this video, I'm going to give you some true signs that you can spot a misogynist from a mile away. Or at least a little bit closer. So stick around to the end of the video. Hey, we're in 2020 and this is the year of new you, new growth and just being the best version of ourselves. So let's avoid all these bad people and I'm going to give you 10 signs that someone is a misogynist. I just want to make you aware that by the end of this video, you might actually be able to identify some people that you work with or see on a regular basis that you think, hang on a minute, this person is toxic and they're not healthy and I'm going to cut them out of my life. Number 1, does he suddenly disappear from the relationship without ending it? Then appears again months later, but with a poor explanation of his vanishing act. Now that's just designed to lure you back in. Number 2, on a date, he will treat a woman the opposite of how they would want to be treated. Whether you are someone who prefers the gentleman act or being more independent and left to do your own thing, he will typically act in the opposite manner of what you want. 3, they are much more likely to end up cheating on the person that they are dating or having a long-term relationship. If you hear that they have a history of this type of behaviour, then it's worth steering well clear. Here's number 4. You may find that he's actually punctual when meeting other men, but when it comes to appointments and dates with women, he has no problem being chronically late. 5. His behaviour towards women in general is grandiose, cocky, controlling and self-centred. The idea that a woman could be better at him at something will really upset him. It could be socially or professionally or just any form of intellect, and he will feel terrible about it. He may become extremely competitive with men also, but it will be more of a mixed reaction to where he can be objective about the situation instead. So if you find a guy is constantly mansplaining you and trying to say that you are wrong, it might mean that he's a misogynist. Coming in at number 7, he may unknowingly treat women differently from men in the workplace and social settings. For example, allowing men various liberties for which he will criticise female colleagues or friends. It could be a boss that you have that is very lenient to let the guys get away with things that you notice women aren't. You will find that he is prepared to use almost anything within his power to make women feel completely miserable. It could be regarding jokes about women, it could be putting them down, stealing their ideas in the workplace, or when it just comes to relationships, he's very demanding or he withholds that intimacy that every woman craves. Over time, you'll begin to notice his Jekyll and Hyde personality. He can quickly switch between being irresistible to being completely damn right rude, and back again with just no problem at all. Whilst keeping promises to men is absolutely no problem, you will notice that when it comes to women, he just doesn't worry about failing to keep them. Now, I don't know about you, but my goal for 2020 is to kick all of these toxic people to the curb and make sure I'm surrounded by a nice wall of positive people. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a huge thumbs up. Let us know in the comments, do you know someone that has these traits? We would love to read your comments. Until the next video, have an awesome day and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.